Hey guys, Rob from the Off-Grid Tiny House, bringing you back another video on making the medicine. So I found in my last video that the medicine I made wasn't powerful enough and wasn't infused very well. So this time I added, you can see here, some bigger flowers and more flowers, obviously. So what I'm doing here is just breaking them up by hand a little bit, trying to destem them, get rid of any loose leaves, anything like that. Just breaking everything down in this little stainless steel dish. And then beside me we have just an average everyday slow cooker. You guys can find them at the thrift store used for very cheap, or just go out and buy them. I know, with the holidays coming up, there's a lot of good sales and stuff going on out there. So next here in the video, guys, I'm taking the coconut oil that I infused in my last video, and I put them in these little containers that I will be reusing. I always reuse these containers over and over again, and I got these at the local Dollar Tree here. So basically, I'm just using all the coconut oil that was infused in a bunch of these little containers and re-adding it or adding it to this dish to re-infuse it in a little better method. Now, I have a bunch of videos coming, guys, showing all kinds of different little methods to do it. This is not the best method to do it. I'm just showing you what I did in case of a boo-boo, where you can reinfuse again and again if you need be, if you make a little mistake and doesn't seem to be very potent or whatever. So basically, here I'm just going to add on the rest of the coconut oil to the dish, and then coming up, we're going to throw some about 2 cups of water in the slow cooker, and then 2 cups is plenty. Later on in the video, I did have to take some of the water out, but around 2 cups to 1.5 cups in the slow cooker. I just set the dish down in there, and basically all I'm doing is warming the dish up to liquefy this coconut oil that I'm adding to the bowl. And once that's all said and done, I let that cook and infuse on low heat for quite a while. Now, this is only part 1 of this video section, like I said. You can totally skip this part because, or this method basically you can skip, because I have another video coming up, and it's basically I fine-tune everything down to a science and get it a lot easier, a lot less time consuming, on and on and on. So we'll get to it here in a bit, and I'll show you what's next. Alrighty, guys, so you can see that the coconut oil is starting to liquefy here. Um, it's semi-floating in the water, so I did end up taking out a little bit of water out of the pressure, or not the pressure cooker, but the slow cooker. I do have it on high here just to speed up the process, which is fine. So once this liquefies, basically I ended up putting a lid on this thing because I didn't have a small enough glass jar, a mason jar at the time to do this properly. But I again remedied that in my coming video that you guys will see with a much better method of doing this. But basically, here we go. We're gonna we dropped her down to low, and I have the lid on here, as you can tell, and the lid on the slow cooker as well to keep that heat in there. And coming up in the next video clip shortly, you're gonna see it. It has changed color, and now it looks like an olive oil, and it's gonna be coming up here just shortly, guys. Hold on a second. And here we go, the big reveal. So what I do next is I take this stuff in my next video, and you can completely skip this step like I said, but I'll show you what happens next to this in the coming video, and stay tuned for that. So you want to subscribe and follow to follow up on this project. To see all my live daily content, become a Patreon member. Click on the link on my YouTube channel at the Off-Grid Tiny House. Click on support this channel. It'll take you to the Off-Grid Tiny House page on Patreon, or you can just Google it. Sign up and join in. Thank you.